Sunday morning over Guam, in the Pacific Islands, Lieutenant Jack Morrison adjusted his flight goggles and scanned the horizon from his cockpit. The sun was rising, casting a golden glow over the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Jack and his air brigade were ready to do the morning flight check over the military aircraft carrier. His P-47 Thunderbolt vibrated under him, the engine's roar a constant companion. Jack's squadron had received intelligence about a Japanese fleet moving toward their position, and they were tasked with intercepting it. The radio crackled to life, and Jack heard the voice of his wingman, Hawkins, filled with a mix of excitement and tension. "Jack, do you see them?" About 11 o'clock, low on the horizon. Jack squinted through the morning haze and saw the telltale glint of sunlight bouncing off metal. "I see them," he replied, his voice steady despite the adrenaline coursing through his veins. "All right, boys, this is it. Keep it tight and follow my lead." He guided his aircraft into a shallow dive, and the rest of the squadron mirrored his movements. As they closed in, the silhouettes of Japanese Zeros became more defined. The air around them seemed to electrify with impending conflict. The first shots rang out, tracers lighting up the sky. The Japanese aircraft starts shooting the American carrier. The ship has immersed with thousands of bullet bursts where there is nothing but fire and destruction. Jack's focus narrowed to the Zero in his sights. He squeezed the trigger, and his machine guns erupted, bullets tearing through the enemy plane's fuselage. Smoke trailed from the Zero as it spiraled down toward the island. Jack didn't have time to relish his victory. Another Zero was hot on his tail. He pulled into a tight loop, trying to shake his pursuer. "Hawkins, I need some cover," he shouted into the radio. "On it, Jack." Hawkins responded, his plane diving to intercept. Jack's Thunderbolt shuddered as bullets pinged off its wings, but then the pressure eased as Hawkins engaged the enemy. Gritting his teeth, Jack leveled out and reassessed the situation. The sky was a chaotic dance of dogfights, smoke trails, and roaring engines. His squadron was holding their own, but the battle was far from over. As he lined up another target, Jack's mind flashed to the letters tucked in his flight jacket, letters from his wife and daughter. He was fighting for them, for his comrades, and for the countless souls back home. With renewed determination, he dived back into the fray, ready to face whatever came next. The battle raged on, the Pacific Ocean below bearing silent witness to the bravery and sacrifice of those who fought above.